Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Wendu and this is my space. If it's your first time of coming across my video, I highly welcome you. You're highly welcome. Thank you for taking the opportunity to click on this video and watch it. In this video today, we're going to be talking about your self-worth. Your self-worth as a woman, your self-worth as a mother, your self-worth as a daughter, your self-worth as a person. You know, in life, considering everything that is happening around us, as mom, we tend to forget ourselves a lot, and that is not the best thing. We need to learn how to take care of ourselves. You need to learn how to put yourself first. You need to learn how to know that you matter. It's only when you're okay that the family can function. It's only when you're okay that's when other things around you can work. Trust me, I'm telling you out of experience. I'm not telling you because I just want to tell you. I'm telling you because I want to speak to a sister. I want to speak to a friend. I want to speak to a daughter, and I want to speak to every beautiful, amazing woman out there. I wrote down some points that I'm going to be discussing. Please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, can you take the opportunity right now to just click on the notification button, the notification bell, and so that you get notified whenever I post a video. Thank you so much. So right now we're going to go ahead and go into this video. If you don't know, I'm a mom. I live in Zurich, Switzerland, and all over me right now there is coronavirus everywhere, so I'm a bit scared. So during this period, I just thought, what is it I can do to myself or help encourage or support another woman out there? That's why I decided to do this video, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much. Let's dive into it. The first thing I have, take care of yourself. You need to learn how to take care of yourself. You need to take care of your mental state. You need to take care of your body. You need to take care of your soul. You need to take care of your mind. By taking care of your body, it's okay for you to have a day that you relax. You take care of yourself. You put yourself first. That is very important. Take care of your mind, your space. Make peace with yourself. If you're not at peace with yourself, trust me, it's going to reflect on everything you do. There is no two ways about it. The second point I have is it's okay to take a break. There is nobody that gives an award for the best wife, best mom, best sister out there. It's okay when you're tired sometimes. You say what? It's okay for you to take a break. You cook every day. It's okay for you to say one day, you know what, I'm going to order pizza for the family. I'm not going to cook today. Today is going to be a day I'm going to lie in bed and take care of me. You are very important. You're important to yourself. You're important to your family. You're important to your children. The other point I have here is mommy guilt is okay. Sometimes I go out on my own, like to have a coffee or to just sit down and get air, take a walk in the park, by the lake, and I feel so sad and I'm like, oh, my kids would have loved to do this with me. Sometimes it feels like I'm like, oh, maybe I'm having something like ice cream or sweet and I'm like, oh, how I wish my kid is here. It's good to sometimes detach that mommy guilt away from yourself, because at the end of the day, your kids are okay. No matter what you do, your kids are okay. Your kids are going to grow up someday and leave the house. It's going to be just you. Is it that time you want to start making changes? Mommy guilt, for you to feel mommy guilt, it's okay. That's what I want to tell you. The other point I have is sometimes it's good to be selfish for once. Yes. Like sometimes I want to eat. I'm like, oh, my kids are not home. Let me wait for them to come back, but I'm really hungry. Or I want to buy something. I see something I want to buy for myself. And I'm like, no, my daughter actually needs a shoe. I neglect myself and I buy that shoe for my daughter. Yes, I know she's my daughter. I need to take care of her. But what happens to me? What happens to me? Like for me as a mom, I cut my hair, not because I can't afford to make my hair, but sometimes I look at it, oh, the money I'll use to make my hair, I can actually use it to buy a jacket or a shoe or something for my child. And I let myself go, which I think as mothers is something we do unconsciously, but you need to learn how to be selfish and say, you see this shoe, I love this shoe, I am going to buy this shoe. It's okay for me to be selfish, no matter what the price is, no matter what it takes. Sometimes think about yourself. Because if you don't think about yourself, nobody is going to care about you at the end of the day. So the other point we have a support system. As women, you can't be an island. It's good to have an amazing, amazing support system around you. It's good to have a support system. Sisters like you can talk to. Sisters that understand you. People that understand what you're going through. You might think, oh, they don't understand. But that support system of somebody telling you it's okay. It's okay for things not to go your way. It's okay for you to be down. It's okay for you to be sad. It's okay, Wendu. That support system, it's really, really amazing. Trust me, you can't be an island. Sometimes you feel alone, you want to speak to somebody. Imagine you don't have a support system. You keep everything inside and it ends up exploding. And when it explodes, it affects everybody around you. Your kids are affected, your husband is affected, your sibling is affected, everybody around you is affected. So it's good to have a little clique of 2, 3, 4 friends that are really, really core your support system. There are people you go to when every other hope is gone. You know they are going to tell you the truth. And the other thing is be willing to accept it even when they criticize what you did. So the other point I have is when you feel low, speak to somebody. We come from a community where, or a culture where you keep everything to yourself. You don't talk to anybody. Like going for therapy or psychological evaluation is a problem. As a Nigerian, we believe that everything is prayer. But trust me, a problem shared is a problem half solved. When you keep all that thing inside, you talk to somebody, that person have the time to listen to you. That person have the time to advise you. You let it out of your system. It's like you take a big weight out of your head. It is very, very necessary for you to speak up, speak out, speak to somebody, tell somebody, oh girl, I don't know what is going on with me, everything is falling apart from me. Let the person advise you. It's not all the advice you take. Sometimes you need to sit down and shift the advice and take which one is good and which one is bad. But you need to know who you speak to. That is very, very important. The other point is maintain your mental space. Your mental space is very, very important. Let me tell you, when you're dead, people are going to talk about you. You're alive, people are going to speak shit about you. Why do you care what people are going to talk about you? When I do this thing, people are going to say, oh, Wendu did this. When Wendu is dead die. When Wendu dead die, when Wendu is dead, God forbid, people are still going to say, oh, why did she not do this? Oh, why did she stay there? Oh, why did she speak to this person? They are still going to talk. Like they are still going to talk. At the end of the day, your mental space, your mental state is very, very important. The other point I have here is don't undermine the value of who you are. Who are you as a person? Who are you? Have you taken that time to ask yourself, Wendu, who actually are you? That's a very, very strong question. Who am I? I'm a mom. Before you became a mom, who were you as a person? That's a question. I'm giving you the task to ask yourself that question and say, who am I? Who am I before I became a wife, if you're a wife? Who am I before I became a mother? Who am I before I became your friend? You need to go back to the core of who you are before you lose it. That is very, very important. The other one I have is cry if you need to. You know, crying is not a sign of weakness. Crying is a sign of strength. You cry, you let it out. It's okay. Don't feel guilty. Oh, people are looking at me. My kids are seeing me. Sometimes it's okay for you to do a very, very ugly cry. Not Oyibo crying. No. Very, very ugly cry. The one that kata is coming out, tears is rolling. It's okay. It's okay. It's perfect. It helps cleanse your head. That tears is coming from your head, from your eyes, from your nose, from your mouth, from your ears, from everywhere. Let it out. Let it out. It's okay to cry. It's okay. My dear sister, I've cried a lot. It's okay. At the end of the day, you're still you. Put pride aside. It's okay for you to cry. Don't wish for whatever you don't have. You know, sometimes you see somebody, you're like, oh, I wish I'm like that person. Don't wish. because you never can tell what that person is going through. You don't know the pain somebody is going through except you walk in their shoes. Don't look at Wendu and say, oh, I wish I'm Wendu. Oh, look at how she is. Oh, she's this, she's that. If Wendu tells you what she's going through, believe me, you can't deal with it. So just be you. Be who you are. Be who God created you. God cannot bring you this far to disappoint you. Okay? Be true to yourself of who you are. Don't let anybody change you. As a human being, you can only pretend for a little bit. But trust me, the real you, who you are, I asked you that question. Who are you? The real you, it's going to show up someday. Please, 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 it's okay. All right? The next one I have is your happiness must not be undermined. What is your happiness? Is it singing? What makes you happy as a person? What is it that when you do it, it brings out the best in you? Do you know what it means to have a smile on your face? It's okay to smile. Even when everything is falling down, falling apart around you, it's okay for you to be happy. Because you know what? You can buy everything, but you know happiness you cannot buy. You might have everything in this world and you're so miserable. You might have everything in this world, you're so sad. Am I speaking to a sister? Never you undermine the core value of your happiness. The other point I have is look for what makes you happy and do it. What is it that makes you happy? Is it making up that makes you happy? Is it cleaning? Is it reading? Is it cooking? Is it going out to have a work? Is it spending time with your family? What is it that makes you happy? Look for that thing that makes you happy. As we prepare to go into this lockdown period, take the time to write down who you are, what makes you happy, what you need to do, what you're going through, how you're going to come out at the other end a better person. If you watch my video to this point, I really appreciate you. Believe me, I don't take you for granted. Just don't forget to turn on the notification button, subscribe, share, help another sister out there. Believe me, women, especially in the world right now, we're going through a lot. There's a lot of things happening to women out there. There are a lot of things happening to young girls out there. The only thing we can be is a support system. So lend your voice. There are people that need to hear your voice. You don't know, this might help somebody that's about to commit suicide. You don't know, this might help somebody that has given up on life. You don't know, this might help somebody that have lost their hope in this world. You don't know, this message might create a change in the life of somebody. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. It's okay. It's okay. It's gonna be fine. Till we meet again, have an amazing day. Bye.